Hello guys, welcome back to another video of F1 2019, and today we are doing F2 2019 career mode. And I just wanted to do it because I was really bored, and we are going to be the Carlin team and we're going to be Louis Delatraz. So we're going to do one-shot qualifying, 50% feature race, 25% sprint race, and 101 AI. And let's get right into this. So here we are for qualifying. We're doing one shot, so we have one chance, and let's get right into it. So here we are, we're on P1 so far, so maybe our car has the better straight line speed. As we come to turn one, braking very hard and getting really close to the curb, but not hitting it so we don't collide with it and spin out. And we open the DRS fantastically, and we are ahead by a little bit. We just saw the ghost of maybe Jack Aiken, that could have been, but we missed the apex a little bit there. We run a bit wide, but we still are in P1, but then we drop down quickly to P5 and P6. But then coming to the end of the lap, we are down to P6, even P7 at one stage. We do get a good final corner, and we're all up to P2 right now. Cecily Cameron is ahead of us, so we may get P1, but we've dropped down to P3, and I think we're P3.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Tete Camara, De Vries and Louis Delatraz. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So yeah, we qualified P3. My teammate Matushita qualified P8, and last place was Tony Calderon, was 1.4 seconds for the pace, which is, that means this is a very close battle. So let's get right into the race. So here we are on the grid, starting P3 on the grid, and we are going to do the formation lap, warm our tyres up, and this is going to be a really close battle for me, Cecily Cameron, Nick De Vries, Aiken and Latifi as well. We're going to do a one-stop strategy. We're going to do the normal strategy. As we come to the end of the lap, to go on the grid, we just go through Nick De Vries, which is a bit weird. As he forms from the grid and he goes right through us again. Now we'll wait for the rest of the grid to line up. Any minute now, the last person to take on the run will line up on the grid to start the race. Here we go, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And here we go for the first race. And we got bogged down really badly, and we have dropped down to P5. I'm P6 then. But we braked a bit late and we've gone round the outside, but oh, Jake Aiken hit us and we've lost P4. But can we go round the outside of him for turn 3? We don't know yet. It's gone a bit defensive, and I'm going to try to go around the outside of Jack Aiken. I think we've done it. I think we stick the move. We have, but he's still side by side with us. So we are leaving a little bit of space, which has compromised us through these two corners. That was a good start. No, it's a bad start, but now we had to try and catch Nick De Vries and set a camera.
Okay, we're through the start phase.
But behind us, Jack Aiken and Latifi going side by side behind me right now. This is getting really close, which is going to make them go really slow off that corner as we come to the end of lap 1. And we went a bit wide through the last corner. And Cecily Cameron sets the fastest lap, and we are 2 seconds behind Nick De Vries, so we do a lot of catching up. We come to the end of the second lap, where it looks like we're a lot closer to Nick De Vries. But Cecily Cameron is pulling away a little bit, and he sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But then we set the fastest lap 3 tenths faster than him. So we are the quickest man so far. As later on the lap, Jack Aiken retires from the race and looks like he has a mechanical problem as you see his engine blown out and putting oil on the track and slowing down right here. That's disastrous for him. Anyway, coming at the end of the lap as well on lap 4, we've got a DRS on Nick de Vries. Can we try and go for a move down to turn 1? I don't know. We're gaining, but we're not close enough to go for a move. But can we go for turn 3, as there is another DRS zone right there. Get a good exit off turn 2. Now coming up. DRS and the slipstream Nick de Vries goes defensive. Are we going to try and go around the outside of him as we did to Jack Aiken? I think we are. Have we stuck the move? Yes, we have, and we did it better than we did last time on lap 1 to Jack Aiken. As we come to the end of lap 5, we are coming into the pit lane, so set a camera. This is going to be quick stops for both of us if you can. I think Anton Hubert and Sean Galeo have followed us in as we come into the pit box right now. The team are putting all the tyres on. And we've been stalled a little bit, but we jumped ahead of Seti Camera. That is good for us because now we're in P1, but we did get held up, so Nick de Vries and the Latifi may jump us. But so what we do a really good outlap, and we may jump them, but I don't know if the overcut's going to help them or not. It's going to bit wide then. Couldn't get on the brakes a little bit. As we may win this Grand Prix, but it's not going to be very easy because Seti Camera is right behind us. As you see now, on the same lap, Nick de Vries and Latifi go into the pit lane, and right behind me is Seti Camera. Are we going to try and jump them? My teammate is in the pits. Thank you, Jeff, for telling me that. But right behind me is Seti Camera. This is going to be close with me, Nick de Vries and Latifi coming out of the pit lane right now as we end lap 6 onto lap 7 onto the main straight. And we see Latifi jumped ahead of Nick de Vries. He's coming out the pit lane. It's going to be close, and I think we jumped them. We have, and we're in P1 right now. But we may win this Grand Prix, but it's not going to be easy. Oh, as we got a little bit of an understeer, but right behind us is Seti Camera. That DRS helped him so much. As we come into the end of lap 8 onto lap 9, he's right behind us now, and he's got the DRS and the slipstream on us. So it's going to be a lot faster down the straight. And he sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well. And he's gaining. We had to go defensive. And here comes Seti Camera. Is he going to try and go around the outside? No, I don't think he has. And we've got the moves done. He still kept first place, which is good. And on to the end of lap 10, 2 laps later, he's right behind us again, going for a second attack. Maybe not the last one either he's going to do. He looks a lot closer than he was on lap 8. And he's gaining. Had to go defensive again. He didn't go into the inside, which is good. And we kept the moves. We kept the position still. On the same lap, on the end of the lap, he's right behind me again. And he's gaining. He's less close than he was a lap before. But I don't think he's going to go for the move. No, he wasn't close enough to go for the move. But is he going to try and make a move to turn 3? Because he's a lot closer than he ever actually been through turn 3. If he comes, I go defensive. But he tried to go for a move, but he couldn't go for it at the end. And then from there, he never tried to make an attack on me. And we're on the final lap of the Grand Prix, and we are going to win the opening round of this race.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes, but then not make mistakes on your own, you can just push and push.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Louis Delatraz takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Alex, I'm going to go for Nikita Mazepin. The Russian driver was amazing in the overtakes.
On to the teams then. Dam's move to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
That was a really intense race, a hard win as well. Certainly kind of second behind us at the end, but we did get the fastest lap as well, which is good. So let's get into the next race. We're on the second race. We are starting P8. 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the second race of the weekend. And we get a really bad start again, bogging down to P11. But we're going to try and go to the inside, but then I think that's Jordan King that went around, went to the inside of us, but we made contact with, I think that was Latifi. Jeff just told me that I got some minor damage to the front wing, but we're going to try and go around the outside of Sete Camera, which is a bit dangerous, especially if we've got front wing damage. We could go off the circuit, but we did do the move cleanly. But he's still there and leaving some room, which compromised me again for these two S's. But now we've lost a lot of time to 4th place Zoo, and we're going to gain all this position up. But it's going to be really effective if we have some front wing damage, especially for this corner right here. You can feel all that downforce just gone. You see that Seti Camera's still behind us. He may go for an overtake. We don't have the slipstream that effectively like what Seti Camera has done. We go really wide here because we have a lack of downforce on the front wing. I'll go to check if we do have some front wing damage. We do. We have a yellow front wing damage, which is really bad. But at least it's not the worst. At least it's not red. But it's going to cost us a lot of time throughout the race. But all over the back of me is Sete Camera, and he may actually go for a run to the first corner if he gets a good exit. If I give a bad exit, especially got front wing damage, I may not even be able to get through this corner. But anyway, on to the second lap of the race, and Mick Schumacher is leading the race, and I think behind him is my teammate as well. But we had to go defensive because Sete Camera is coming up behind us. But I'll go back into the racing line because I thought he wasn't actually going to go for a move. I could have made contact with him because I spun out of the race and retired, but so far we haven't. But we need a lot of catching up to 4th place Zoo. As Sete Camera once again trying to go for a move to turn 3, but hasn't made that stick. Now on to the end of lap 3, and we have the fastest lap of the race. And we've caught up with 4th place Zoo right now, and we have gone purple for the first 2 sectors as well. The DRS straight, and we set another fastest lap, 4 tenths faster than my old fastest lap. So we do have the pace. I thought we didn't have the pace, and there's a battle for the lead between my teammate and Mick Schumacher. They're going side by side right now. I think Mick Schumacher's still got the lead just about. but they're making each other slow down, which is making them more of a train. Now I've catch up with the train, and now SETI Camera has catch up with this train, and it's going really slow, and I'm caught up so much with them. It's a bit dangerous because I could hit the back of Zoo if I'm not careful enough. See, we do set the fastest first sector, but we may not get this fastest lap because we are so slow behind these drivers right now. This train is going to be so big in a minute. But here we go for the really hard, I think it's turn 8, but we didn't hit the back of Zoo then, but we did get a good exit. He had a little bit of wheel spin then. We got DRS, but I don't think we're going to get past him as he has DRS too, and we have front wing damage. I don't want to lose more of my front wing as well. We're making a damn overtake. As we do go a bit wide, but we get a better exit than Zoo, but he is pulling away because we can't go flat out for here because of our front wing damage. As we go a little bit wide on the curb, but we don't lose that much time. But we do get a good exit off the penultimate corner coming up. And there's a yellow flag. I think someone's retired. I don't know who yet, but we'll pop up in a minute as we are battling for 4th place right now. As Dornbach actually has retired from the race, probably from a mechanical problem. We don't know yet. But here we go. We've got DRS of Zoo. As you see, my teammate trying to go around the outside of Mick Schumacher, but we go for a move on Zoo, but then we make contact with him. Are we going to try to go around the outside of him again? Yes, we've done the move, and now they're battling still. I think my teammate's got ahead of Mick Schumacher. And I'm going to go around the outside of Galero. Am I going to go around the outside of Mick Schumacher? No, but Galero's got the move again. But I'm still with him. Am I trying to go around the outside? Yes. I left enough room and we didn't make any contact, which is good. So we're still in the race, and now we're going to hunt down Mick Schumacher for 2nd place. Can we make it a 1-2 for Carlin? We don't know. This would be a good result if we do get 1-2. But even if we're 1-3, that'd be good enough anyway for the championship. As he comes to the penultimate corner, the final lap of the Grand Prix. And we're all at the back of Mick Schumacher, but he does have the DRS as well, so he's going to gain it on my teammate as well. Will he go for a move? I don't know. We're on the final lap of the Grand Prix. As my teammate goes a bit defensive, just to cover on Mick Schumacher, just in case he does go for a dive bomb, but he has kept the position. Now we're going to get a run, but we're a lot further behind Mick Schumacher this lap. Are we going to try and go around outside? I don't think we can. We're not close enough. Can we go for a move? Maybe through after these 2 S's. We're a lot closer. Definitely a lot closer. Can we go for the move here? Oh, can we? No. He closed the door on us. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to cost another front wing damage. So, yeah. As we come on to the final lap, can we go for a dive bomb for the final corner? No, we can't. We're not close enough. As we come to the final corner, and my teammate Matsushita wins the Grand Prix, and I come in 3rd place. That was a good result for our team.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top drawer to take the win for Carlin today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Louis Delatraz, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Very difficult, but I'll say Jordan King. He's cool under pressure and he made the most of a difficult race today.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin moved to the top of the table. That's it for today's race. From Davide and I, it's goodbye, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Oh, that was an intense race coming from P8 to P3. My teammate wins by 5/10. As you see in the standings, we are 11 points ahead of Sete Cameron. And in the team standings, we are 20 points ahead of Dams. This is a good result for the first race. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!